Hello everyone, I am Pallavi. I am nutritionist at Nutriful. Today we are going to discuss about homemade food versus processed foods. Because of our hectic schedules and jobs, we often opt for processed foods like ready-to-eat meals, processed meats, canned foods, frozen foods, cakes, sauces, breads, biscuits, etc. Since they are tasty, quick to prepare and readily available. Do you think, are they really healthy? So let's discuss the primary concerns of processed foods and homemade foods. First primary concern should be hygiene. In preparation of processed foods, we cannot see who made them, in what setting, in which equipment and basic cleaning techniques. We will never be able to determine whether or not it was hygienic. Whereas maintaining good hygiene while preparing home cooked meals is generally easier to control compared to processed foods. That is when we properly ensure the food safety practices, that are personal hygiene, clean environment, ingredient selection and storage practices. Second primary concern is preparation procedures. Processed foods often undergo extensive cooking, baking, frying or canning processes, which can lead to loss of some nutrients and creation of potentially harmful compounds. Whereas cooking at home typically involves simple preparation methods like roasting, steaming, grilling and sorting. These methods can help retain the nutrition value of ingredients. Next primary concern is ingredients. If we take processed foods, they are high in sweeteners, artificial colors, salt and preservatives. When it comes to the preservatives, at the homemade biscuits, maximum shelf life will be around 2 weeks, as much as other products like homemade bread and other goods. Whereas in contrast, in processed foods, the shelf life of biscuits and other items will range from months to years. What do you think is keeping them stay longer? Those are preservatives, that are chemicals which shorten our lifespan when we consume them, but yet increase the shelf life of food. Next ingredient is too much salt. Salt preserves many items, that includes chips, noodles, fries, canned food, sauces, etc. However, salt contains sodium, which increases blood pressure and also causes heart diseases and stomach cancer. Next ingredient is colorants. Most processed foods that are sold outside are colored, that is to attract us. Do you know what makes processed food colorful? The component name is acrylamide, that is chemical, which is very dangerous chemical because it also causes cancer. Whereas at home level you have control over the ingredients you use. That allows you to choose fresh, whole and unprocessed ingredients. This helps us reducing the likelihood of additives, preservatives and also artificial flavoring. Next primary concern is packaging. Processed foods are packaged using perfluorinated materials which prevent harm to the food components, but it might cause cancer when they leach into the food that we consume. Whereas packing and storing the homemade foods can be safer when we use items like glass, stainless steel, ceramic paper and cardboard, etc., which also protects food and also our health. Next primary concern is health impact. Excessive consumption of processed foods, especially those which are high in added sugars, unhealthy fats and sodium, is associated with health risks that include obesity, type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Whereas preparing meals at home allows you to make healthier choices and control your portion sizes, which also potentially reduces the risk of obesity, heart disease and any other diet or health related issues. In conclusion, homemade meals are healthy, although a rapid switch from processed foods to homemade foods may be impractical, but we should make enough effort to minimize the consumption of processed food and increase the consumption of our homemade meals, because maintaining our health is everyone's top priority. Thank you.